slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the...
All right, so it was a segment in which we took a break, and Naya and I were having a conversation, and how did the conversation come up? You were stating that you state what you stated again.
How the women in my family.
Yeah.
So basically, what I was saying was that I, as a woman, I'm gonna have kids one day, but I don't know how to navigate that. Like, am I gonna send them to school? Like, what am I gonna do? And you told me you're the one who stayed with your kids for that first part. And I said I never expected him to say him. And I said that because I have a family full of women. Like, we are the end all be all. So the women in my family did it all. Like, the women did everything. The men didn't have to do too much, ever.
See, and I came from a family of men who said, number one, we're the head of the household. But at the same time, we can do any and everything in this house. And if they wanted to, they would literally, my grandpa was like, tell my grandma, hey, get out the kitchen, just got home from work, go watch TV, go relax, go do something, I got this. I got the boy, cook this dinner, I'm gonna clean this kitchen, and I'm gonna get it done. Because they understood that every once in a while, someone needed to be off of their feet. And if I can show you how I want to be treated when it's my time to be off my feet, then I have the expectation of you'll know exactly what to do. And I'm not just lip service. And we took, and I'm not downplaying anybody and how anybody does in their family, but my family, especially me, I took the stance. Them my kids.
Yeah. 1,000%.
And I tell everybody, including my wife, y'all belong to me. Like, we can disagree amongst each other, but when it comes outside of that, y'all covered. You mine. And so ain't nobody gonna bathe you. I'm gonna do it. I feed you, buy your clothes, mend your clothes, iron your clothes, take you to school. I'm doing everything. Am I doing it all the time? No. But I am doing everything. And when my wife took a corporate job that was like a 12-hour job, and she didn't have the time, okay. And what? We need this health insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm self-employed with one employee. So, no, we need this. You go do what you need to do. I got this house. I got dinner. I'm cleaning it. I got the kids. We had newborns. They weren't even going to daycare. I got this. They're my kids. And so me and my family, we have a different mentality in a sense. Almost, I always tease myself when I think about my kids, kind of like when you see lion cubs and a lion in the jungle.
Yeah.
And they be jumping all over the lion and stuff like that. But something happens, he jumps up and he's like got his kids up under him. I'm the same type way. I'm gonna take care of mine.
I love that.
So, and let me just say this and throw this public service announcement. I am very difficult to live with. I am not an easy person to live with. I don't really yell and argue, but I have my issues, just like everyone else, because I don't want anybody to ever think like, oh, God, he's the perfect man. No, I got my flaws. I got my flaws just like everybody else, But I do have certain things in certain areas of my life that I take a strong stance on, and one of them is protection of family. And so that's one of the things. And so it's one of the reasons why I came up with the parental penitentiary.
And Why? What is why? Why? What is? I can't even form the question. What's going on?
You know, it all started with voluntary fornication and impregnation. Voluntary impregnation is when two people come together and they have some fun, and then two people become three people. In some cases, 4 or 5, but in my case, 2 people spent the night together, and 2 people entered and 3 people left.
Good God Almighty. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, I just say it. I just say it. You know, it was the opposite of Thunderdome.
What is Thunderdome?
Another Gen Z moment.
Okay, I'm gonna just stop asking questions.
No, don't start. Thunderdome is part of the Road Warrior series of movies. Have you You're not? No.
Road.
What's the Chris? What's the new one out? Mad Max. You'd seen Fury, the one
like Fast and the Furious.
No.
Fury.
It's kind of like that, except for people don't have hands and they have axes on their arm and they cut each other heads off, but they drive fast cars. So it's like that. But anyway, it's a movie. And the Thunderdome, the saying was, 2 men enter to fight, only 1 man can leave. So one of them had to kill the other one.
Okay.
In my situation, 2 people went in, but 3 people came out. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Voluntary impregnation.
Good God. Voluntary impregnation.
Are you old enough to say that?
I'm 22.
Oh no, I don't know. You barely like you barely crossed the line like that. But anyway, voluntary impregnation is a real thing, and so I created the parental penitentiary to kind of make fun of but talk about what parents go through dealing with raising kids, all the way from adolescents to young adults, because it never really stops. So, probably have your parents on here one day, and they can join me in talking about how it is dealing with you as a cellmate. I want to hear about that.
It's really fun. I'm a perfect kid. I don't do anything wrong. I'm amazing.
Yeah. No. I hear about perfect kids, and I'm sure it's a couple of parents that will say that even they have more great days than bad days. On them bad days, you guys can make us want to pull our hair and our eyes out. So we'll find out. I know your mama.
Yeah.
I know you. I met your mama.
She'll tell you. I'm an amazing child. I'm an angel.
Lord.
I'm an angel.
You ain't even that nice on here to me. Always picking on me for being old. But anyway, but yeah, parental penitentiary is just the discussion of talking about that age gap, and it's kind of like what we do, but it's just me making fun of myself and going through that whole process and talking about my wife and I being paroled together and dealing with these kids, because it's a lifetime parole, because they never leave.
Never.
They never leave. No. So, Mr. President, if you're watching this, can you give me a parental pardon? You're giving out pardons for everything else. If you can give me a parental pardon so my wife and I could be free, we would appreciate it. These are jokes, people, so please don't hate on me, and because the president is the only person who can pardon, and it's not a real pardon, people. So anybody who thinks that you can get a parental pardon, it's not true, and you need to go to the library and read more, because that's not a real thing. So you saw it? What did you think about it?
I think that it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yeah, a whole clown, y'all.
In a good way.
Y'all need to watch it. A clown in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah. Not like the one I see on y'all be putting on TikTok. Clown. Not that clown like that, but like funny clown.
Funny clown.
Yeah.
Funny ha-ha. Not funny weird. Funny ha-ha.
All right. So cameraman Chris is at it again. You'll hear us say we're not editing any of that part out. We're just gonna leave it right in because Chris is a part of the show. He's hilarious. He's he's the light skinned Wesley Snipes. You know what I'm saying? You know, he light skinned, but he act like Wesley Snipes and what's that movie? What's the movie I'm thinking about, Chris? New Jack City. Yeah.
I know that one, y'all.
Yeah. What?
I know that one, y'all. Sit your fight out. Not just playing.
Whoa.
I know that one.
Now, hold on. Why you watch that one?
What you mean? That's a hood classic.
Yeah. You know what? We're going to have segment after segment because now we're going to go through movie reviews with Naya and find out what 90s movies has she seen. What movies should Gen Zs watch to catch up and get a better understanding of why we are the way we are? Yeah. And so as Gen Xers. But guys, please tune in to our YouTube channel here at Taylor Made Conversations. You can catch Parental Conversations here. You can catch them on Larry Taylor I. You can catch them under The Real Life Lawyer, both under Instagram. And then you can also go to Gucci Attorney on TikTok. And so we're going to clean all that up for you guys so that it's just one URL or basically one name. I'm old, so this is what happens with old people. And things like this happen. We just create a bunch of stuff randomly. I mean, sometimes we like our apple juice and our cranberry juice mixed together. We don't know why, but it tastes good. We call it punch. But that's okay. That's okay. We are who we are, and we'll get there. We didn't get snacks. And we drank out of the water holes on the side of the house. We didn't get juice boxes, and so we ain't right all the way in the head. I'm pretty sure I can come up with a lawsuit for that, but that's neither here nor there in that regard. But join us on all those social media handles. Thank you for joining us. Now, talk to the people. Tell the people bye.
Bye, y'all. A period.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.